Give him a big round of applause, Jake. Jake, there's a call for you, Jake. Take your phone. All right, next up is a man who goes by just one very short name. Please give a big round, and I'm not sure where he's from. Where are you from?
Waukegan.
Waukegan, of course. Every person all right, as a rule, every time I don't know where they're from Waukegan. Okay, please give a big round of applause for Ism from Waukegan. Okay.
How's everybody doing tonight? Woo! Fantastic. You know, I wasn't able to come here last month and do my set, but I'll be damned if I'm not going to do my Black History Month jokes. So, let me tell you something. I remember, and we probably all had the same experience growing up, going through high school. We pretty much learned about one black guy, one black woman, and maybe an athlete. No matter what class it was, what year it was, you know, something like Martin Luther King, Harriet Tubman, Jesse Owens. Well, let me tell you about some people you might not know about. Leroy Johnson. Anyone heard of Leroy Johnson? No, didn't think so. He was the first person to say no to the Ice Bucket Challenge. Now let's disregard the last joke we heard, by the way, too. Let's make this fresh. Yeah, so I mean, here he is on YouTube, and people are sending him links. Yeah, I nominate Leroy. Nah, I'm good, I'm straight. Leroy Johnson, the man that said, nah. Starring Denzel Washington, coming to a theater near you. Well, somebody else, Patty Jenkins. Nobody knows about Patty Jenkins. Patty Jenkins worked 2 jobs in 1960s New York City, got to raise her little kid, you know, and one day she's working a double, okay? And she's driving her bus, and these kids, they come on, crowded bus, and they keep creeping closer to that line. She's like, excuse me, step back. You know, but it's a crowded bus, like, keep crossing that line. I said step back, please, I'm trying to drive here. Come one more time. I'm not gonna say it again. I'm not gonna say it again. It's a movie coming to you by the novel Rush by Sapphire. I messed that one up. You know, but you guys might be wondering, how can I say these jokes? Who am I to say these jokes? I'm not black. You're right, I'm not black. But my friend Nick Smith, you guys have met him earlier today, been friends with him for about 14 years now. He gave me full authority. Yeah, but no, honestly, growing up in Waukegan, you know, I make friends of a lot of different races, different nationalities, and 3 out of 5 of my best friends happen to be black. That's a true story. You know, 3/5 of my people are black. The thinkers. He told me the thinkers, okay? You know, so if anyone has the right to say every other N-word in a Nelly song, it's me, okay? Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I am from Waukegan. You know, Waukegan, city up north. It's kind of like those John Hughes movies, you know, where the kids are running around, you know, getting into crazy antics, except replace those white teenagers with pregnant cholo teens, and pretty much the same thing. Holidays coming up, one major one, Easter, you know, which reminds me again, I'm a very bad Catholic. I didn't go to Catholicism, talking about that in Highwood Park, that's funny. I said other religion. I didn't go to church for Christmas Eve. I don't recall going to church last Easter either. You know, but I also didn't masturbate on either of those days. So I feel like that's gonna count for something. I hope. Couldn't tell, I am single. Yes, it's true. You know, but it's not for a lack of trying though. I do try. You know, it's just that I feel like girls just love shutting me down. You know, whether it's at a bar or the library, courtside at a high school women's volleyball game. You know, they just love saying no. You know, but it's okay, you know. I feel like, you know, the things I tell myself right before going to bed really help me sleep. It's like, yeah, she was cool and all, but she probably responds to text messages with just K, so you don't want to deal with that. Like, yeah, she had a nice body, but her uncle probably touched her as a kid, so she's crazy. You can't do that. No, can't do that. Like, yeah, she could have been the one. You're right, she could have been the one. But she was a 9/11 truther, and no, not again. Fool me once. You know, but it also doesn't help though that I really don't like texting girls at night. And it's not because I feel like they might not respond, because they don't reply to me during the day either. But like, what if it's my text message that sets off their ringtone while they're trying to hide from a serial killer? You know, all of a sudden I'm the asshole that gets them caught because I needed to let them know that yes, they were right. It was Jason Priestley in Tombstone and not Luke Perry as I had thought. My mistake. And my name is Ism. That's my time. Thank you very much.
Give him a big round of applause. Ism. Hopefully next month we'll have a